Well, Jeffrey Epstein's brother, Mark Epstein, says the reason why the GOP is fine releasing the Epstein files now is because they have been scrubbing the names of any Republicans from the files.
I've been recently told the reason they're going to be releasing these things and the reason for the flip is that they're sanitizing these files. There's a facility in Winchester, Virginia, where they're scrubbing the files to take Republican names out. That's what I was told by a pretty good source.
Okay, so they're taking the names out of the files. He says that's what he's been told from a pretty good source. It could be true, could be not true. You know, now Trump is saying it's fine, release the files, it's fine. But apparently Trump was so upset about or worried about the Epstein files being released that perhaps Mark Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein's brother, is onto something when he says they were scrubbing them, because allegedly Trump and some of his cronies, they actually went to the Situation Room to have a conversation about what to do in regards to the Epstein files being released. Now you're just validating all of our suspicions that it was Israel, a foreign country, and that is why you have to sit in the war room to decide how this implicates and how this affects foreign policy.
Sources are telling CNN that top Trump administration officials held a meeting on this issue, not just at the White House, but in the Situation Room. According to multiple sources, the meeting was said to have included the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, the Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche, FBI Director Kash Patel, and Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert.
Could you be more obvious that Epstein was an asset of Mossad, an asset of Israel? And now you're sitting in the Situation Room to discuss what are the implications of this? What blackmail are we going to be losing? Or how many of us have been blackmailed by this? And how many of us are going to be exposed for the fact that we've been conducting American foreign policy at the behest of Israel because we're all under blackmail? Here is top spy Ari Ben-Menashe validating that Epstein was in fact working for Israel, which gives us, again, all the more reason why these guys were sitting in the Situation Room having this discussion, why Epstein's brother Mark says, yeah, they're scrubbing all the names because there's some national security implications to this because Epstein was actually an Israeli asset.
The most alarming allegations that you've been making are that the entire Epstein operation was a honey trap operation to entrap politicians, policymakers, celebrities, people in the media, basically to become Israel's assets.
Correct. It became basically an intelligence operation to entrap different politicians.
I think we all know at this point exactly what the whole mission was, and clearly it was successful because our politicians are completely in the pocket of Israel.